please give a warm welcome to this week's special guest, Stavros. So, Joel, how do you know Stavros?
This is Stavros. Stavros is my hairstylist who leads a global team of hairdressers whose job it is to keep me perfectly groomed at all times, no matter where I am.
Jacqui, who is Stavros to you?
Not much these days, but... This is Stavros, and I had the pleasure in sacking Stavros because he got pushy at the delicatessen in my local supermarket.
Ooh, and finally, Frank, who is Stavros to you?
This is Stavros. Good to see you again, Stavros. Stavros. I've missed you, Stavros. This is Stavros, and I accidentally took his luggage from the airport, and then soon after that, I discovered that we're distantly related.
Really? Well, there we have it. Is Stavros Joel's hair hookup, Jacqui's Q jumper, or Frank's luggage loser? Charlie's team, let's start with questions to Joel.
How long has he been doing your hair?
8 years.
Always works on your hair. He's in charge of your hair, Joel?
Yeah, no one else. Unless I'm overseas, in which case he'll find me the right person.
Can I say your hair looks amazing? Well done, Stavros.
I thought you were going to say, may I say, your hair looks amazing. Stavros, on the other hand.
So, when has he hooked up a haircut for you overseas?
When I went to Europe over Christmas, he hooked me up with a salon in Paris. Which sounds so wanky, I realise, as I'm saying it, but very on brand.
Do you know that salon is French for salon?
Let's direct our next questions to Jacqui.
Jacqui, how do you know Stavros again?
Yeah, so I know Stavros because I had to sack him from my campaign because he pushed in line at my local deli.
Had he started working for you before you sacked him?
Yes, he had started working for me.
It's generally how it works.
It's true. That checks out. That definitely checks out.
Excuse me, we've got a job interview coming up next week. You're fired.
Jacqui, how did he take the news when you had to break it to him that he was no longer employed by you?
I didn't really care, to be honest, because I just thought he was a big bully. Out the door you go.
So how long had he worked for you before the supermarket bullying incident?
About 8 weeks.
About 8 weeks. What was his job?
His job was campaigning. It was before the last election.
Which deli was it? Was it a Salamanca Fresh or a Hill Street? That's right, I've been to Tasmania.
She's only been to the rich parts, obviously. There's not many on there. It was called the IGA, baby, the IGA.
Oh.
All right, and on that note, Frank.
OK, so Frank, who is Stavros again?
Stavros is distantly related to me, and I discovered this when I accidentally took his luggage.
What sort of luggage was it?
It was a suitcase.
Jeez, that's good. You're good. What airport was this at?
It was actually at the Hobart Airport. It's all very... Well, I just want to say, if I'd told my story first, he would be laughing like that at Jacqui.
How did you work out he was related to you?
I went down there for a funeral, which was my auntie's funeral. Maureen Papanicolaou is a legend of the Hobart theatre scene.
That's correct.
She runs a theatre. She did run a theatre called the Peacock Theatre, which is in Salamanca Place. She was an absolute legend there for about 30 years. She went there in her early 20s, and then for about 30 years she ran the theatre.
Are you part Greek?
No, but her husband is Greek. Her husband, whose name is Peter. What did I say her surname? It was either Papanicolaou or Maniatis. I can't remember. Papanicolaou.
That's it.
Her husband is
So you
Greek.
saw this bloke at the funeral?
Yes, because he is Peter's brother.
This bloke is your dead auntie, and God rest her soul, her husband's brother.
Yes,
So that would put him at, what, 80, 85 years old.
No, they have a big family, and he's one of the younger. Yeah. And also, Maureen married a child. No. I got the suitcase from the airport and I opened it up and I realised I had the wrong suitcase. We've only got about an hour to get there. Can't go like this. Oh, there's a suit there. I went, maybe it fits. I put on the suit and it was a little bit small for me, but I thought, I reckon I can get away with this. So I wore like a slightly too small suit and I got to the funeral and there was Stavros in a slightly too big suit.
Before we move on, do we want to see Stavros in your jacket and you in Stavros's jacket to see if you could have pulled it off at the funeral?
I think that will help. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Let's do the jacket
Let's
swap.
do it. Jacket swap.
Stavros, do you
Stavros,
mind
is that
removing
okay?
your jacket? Is that okay? Can you remove your jacket? Okay.
There's no way. Look how
Wow,
fit...
you're in good shape, Stavros.
yeah.
Stavros is a
You're in great shape for an 85-year-old man, I tell you.
Okay, that jacket
Yes.
would work. Absolutely. A little bit David Byrne from Talking Heads. Let me see, Frank. Yes. Maureen would absolutely love that.
So sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That she's gone through.
Yeah, having seen this, I absolutely believe Frank is bigger than Stavros. 100%.
All right.
100% believe that.
We need an answer. So Charlie's team, is Stavros Joel's hair hookup, Jacqui's queue jumper, or Frank's long-lost relative luggage loser?
I mean, my question is, do you believe any of these people?
I don't.
Absolutely
no.
Jacqui, I don't believe because I saw Stavros with, without a jacket on, and there's no way Jacqui would sack someone that fit.
Jacqui.
Yeah, I tell you what, Columbo over here is onto something.
And I think there's a connection between Joel and Stavros.
I think we're going to go with Joel. Stavros is Joel's hair hookup.
All right, Stavros, go ahead and reveal your real identity.
I'm Stavros, and I make sure Joel's hair is perfectly groomed.
I love you. The best in the biz.
I'm sorry. So gorgeous. It is, of course, true. Joel has a network of hairdressers around the world.
How did a gay man establish a network of hairdressers?
That hair, Stavros, that is brilliant hair, man. You have done well. You know what? You don't focus on yourself, you focus on others.
Everybody put your hands together for the magnificent Stavros.